What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Legion Does Nostalgia, How I Met Your Mother, Season 2, part 3. Yeah, part 3 review with introducing somebody who's never been on the channel before, another YouTuber, an up-and-coming YouTuber. How do you say your name? ArzaChats?
Yep,
Arza?
ArzaChats.
All right, it's
We're
good
the
to
first
meet you,
person
man.
to put the R before the Z.
They usually say ArzaChats.
They almost always say ArzaChats.
All right, well, fair enough. At least I can read today. No, welcome, man. I appreciate you reaching out. You're a big fan of this show. So when you said that you wanted to like take a look at it, I was like, and it wasn't until I started doing this that I didn't realize how many people were a fan of this show. So welcome, man. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, I've seen the show, I think, 7 times now. I've done almost a yearly watch through since I first watched it, because this thing is just... This show, unfortunately, founded a lot of my values.
You know what? I kind of grew up something in somewhat a similar way. I grew up watching Friends, the X Files, so kind of alluded to areas where I wanted to go in life, and then of course I found this show late in life. But no, it's good. So yeah. Anyway, we're gonna be talking about it. Everybody's lurking in the background. I know it's like a Saturday afternoon. People are doing stuff. So we're just going to jump into it. And any feedback we have, because we're here to have fun and review it. So any questions, man? You good to go?
I just want to point out, this does in fact taste like a Tootsie Roll. It smells horrible, but it tastes amazing.
Okay, and that's literally the drink from the show. I've never tried it.
2 shots of Kahlua, and then the rest is a root beer.
Never tried it. I'm not a big fan of like regular Tootsie Rolls. I've tried them like once, but I'm weird. I don't know. So, all right, we are on episode 15, The Lucky Penny. So, all right, you guys are here for the commentary and the fun. Here, we're going to
go. Kids, never underestimate the power of destiny. Because when you least expect it, the littlest thing can cause a ripple effect that changes your life. Take, for instance, my trip to Chicago.
Oh, that security guard was a little bit handsy.
That's funny. She barely touched me. Gate 23. Come on. If we miss this flight, I will never forgive myself.
Why was this flight so important? Let's back up a few months to the fall of 2006. I had just sold my first building design and become the youngest project manager in my firm's history. Suddenly, I was being headhunted. One firm was even considering me to run their entire New York office. They were flying me in for a final interview at their corporate headquarters in Chicago. It was the opportunity of a lifetime. It was my destiny. There was just one problem.
Wait, 2 more.
Sorry, it's too late. I already shut the doors.
Well, I'm sure if we pull real hard, we can open them.
I wish it worked like that, but see, once I close those doors, that's it. Nobody else is allowed down that jetway. Except for that guy.
Please, if...
Okay, as somebody who worked in aviation, a lot of times people will make an exception if you're just that close. So, but
I always loved being that guy who's allowed to go to the off limits places.
Yeah, no, it's I think I've been on more airplanes in my life than ever before, and I don't get to fly anywhere. At least not right now. But yeah.
If I miss this flight, I'll miss the chance to interview for my dream job.
I'm sorry, sir.
His dream job. Didn't you ever have a dream job? Something from when you were a little girl. That was all you wanted to do. I mean, for God's sakes, I'm sure you didn't go to bed at night dreaming about being a...
that works.
This is a cool job.
He has such a good way with words.
Please, I have to be on this flight.
I'll see what I can do, but it doesn't look good.
Your uniforms are pretty.
All right, we can skip that.
Wants me to skip that.
They haven't armed
She's like, your uniforms are pretty, and it's like, yeah, that'll work.
the doors yet, so you still have a chance. It's up to the captain now, and they're calling us back.
Great. Please let us know as soon as you hear anything.
Sure. And for the future, we recommend you arrive at the airport an hour and a half before your flight, not, 1 minute after.
Normally, I'm incredibly responsible. I just had to go to court this morning and get sentenced. Not that I'm a criminal or anything.
Yeah, he just jumped a subway turnstile.
You seem to have a lot of problems with the rules of travel. Hello. Oh, that is great news. It's my mom. She found her missing earring. Have a seat. I'll call you when I hear something. Where was it?
That thing better have call waiting.
Could you just call the firm and explain what happened?
It's down to 3 people, and I know they need to make their decision today. I sort of feel like my not showing up might put me at a disadvantage. I'm so stupid. Why did I have to jump that turnstile?
Hey, don't be so hard on yourself. And isn't this whole thing really Barney's fault?
She had a point. It was kind of Barney's
Always is.
fault. Let's back up a few.
It is always Barney's fault.
I don't know how they did, but the way that they do the anthological pattern of doing every episode, they do it amazing. It's like a frame instead of a frame instead of a frame.
I would agree with that, especially with the one where they all went to when Ted's parents came to town or whatever to meet Robin, and they did like the 4 stories in one, all from different perspectives. Yeah, I thought that I think this show really frames it really well. So yeah, you have a great point on that one, and you'll see.
Few months.
Marshall, how's the broken toe?
Oh man, it kills.
You want some aspirin, baby?
You know I don't believe in painkillers.
Wow, your first broken bone. Kind of kills your whole unbreakable theory.
Marshall used to think he was indestructible.
Well, it added up. I've never broken anything. I've never been sick. And when I need to, I can summon incredible strength. Ted, tell the story of the really heavy door.
There was a really heavy door. He opened it.
On one pull.
Well, you must be really bummed you're not going to be able to run tomorrow.
Yeah, it sucks. All that work I put in training for the marathon was a total waste.
Training for a marathon?
What?
You don't train for a marathon, you just run it.
You're kidding, right?
Not at all. I could run a marathon anytime I wanted to.
So like tomorrow, you think you could wake up, roll out of bed, and just run the New York City Marathon?
Absolutely.
Barney, we're talking about 42 kilometers.
Thanks, Canada. I'll take it from here. Barney, it's like 26 miles.
Here's how you run
the
a
freedom
marathon.
units.
Step 1.
I don't know about you, dude, but I'd die.
Oh, hands down. No, but if you remember how this episode goes, Barney does technically train for the marathon. Or train through the marathon, I should say.
It's been a while, so no, I have to see what you mean, because like we were talking about, you've seen this multiple times, and so have I. You see different perspectives every time you watch it. And in my opinion, I don't know how you feel about this, but we're not going to spoil it. The ending makes more sense the more you watch it. You kind of see it coming, and you're like, "Oh yeah, no, I saw that." Yeah,
I mean, certain parts of the ending they had to film during season 1 because the kids were getting too old. But I still think that 90% of the ending is not canon.
okay, hey, that's
I
fair.
like the alternate ending that they posted. That's just like a montage, and it ignores all the bad stuff. It's very good.
I don't think I've seen that often. Well, I think I might have seen it once. It's something that I'd be willing to actually, obviously, for the finale to take a look at. Because to me, the ending makes sense. It feel rushed, yes, we've talked about that, but no, yeah, and this is something we'll be discussing along the way.
1, you start running. There is no step 2.
Okay, you know what? Prove it. Take my number and run in my place. I will bet you $50 you don't even finish the race.
$50? Gee, Grandpa, if I win, maybe I can buy myself an ice cream cone.
I'm
Maybe
agreeing on that.
10,000.
If you have a gambling problem, you'll bet me 50.
Fine, then no bet. Okay, 50.
The next morning, as the marathon began, we were focused on Marshall's computer.
Each runner gets a tracking chip so you can follow them online, see when they pass certain checkpoints. Barney's got mine in his shoe.
Oh, he's starting.
This ought to be good. Wow. He's already passing the second checkpoint?
This tracking thing is amazing. When we get married, you're getting one of these.
I think Lily's the one who needs one.
Well, she has proven to be a flight risk more than once.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I covered a lot of that. For being a sitcom, it got pretty serious towards the end of season 1 and the beginning of season 2. A lot of sitcoms don't go serious that fast.
And it does an amazing job of juggling the seriousness and the humor without undercutting either of them.
I
think
agree.
the only sitcom to do it in a similar degree is Modern Family.
I've only made it partway through season 1 of Modern Family, but I do like it. I like Modern Family. Yeah, even Friends didn't do that. Like, it didn't get serious until season 2 of like kind of like screwing up with Ross and Rachel, which everybody wanted to be a thing.
But the big
So,
thing with
and
Friends is if you ignore the laugh track, you realize how not funny that show actually is.
can you see it without the laugh track?
There are people who have posted clips without it. There's like one where it's like Ross becomes basically just sounds like a serial killer because the laugh
Interesting.
track undercut or removes all the like creepy vibes out of it. But they're still
Interesting.
there if you ignore it.
Yeah, no, I know that Friends was filmed actually in front of a studio audience, but the thing is, though, is that they don't actually record the audience laughing. They put a laugh track over it, and I've never understood that.
I
Like,
know they
because
put one over it. That's stupid.
well, that's what I'm assuming it is that the audience is, because when you see them take a bow in the finale, like they're actually bowing to the audience that's sitting there. But I've also heard that studio audiences too are people who bought a ticket and they want to be there, and a lot of times they also give away free tickets to people who are like big, associated with the studio. But I don't have any proof of that. But anyway, yeah, Barney's. I'd be dead after the bridge. I'd be like, going, all right, I'm out. See ya. Like, make it to the other side of the bridge.
Wow, look at his time. It's pretty impressive.
He's got to be cheating, okay? He knew we'd check.
Yeah, he'll do anything to win a bet. Remember that time he bet me that men at work sang Hungry Like the Wolf? And when he found out that they didn't, he tried to hire them to?
Well, it looks like Barney should be coming over the Queensboro Bridge and up First Avenue within the next hour or so, but there's no way that that's really him.
It's really him.
Hey, that's mine! Yeah, you better run!
He's such a punk.
What up, non-finishers?
Wow, very impressive, Barney.
Right? Yeah, my time would have been like a half an hour better, but I met this total hottie on mile 7. We took a quick detour and had our own mini marathon behind a Nathan's. I won.
I'm not sure anyone in that story is a winner.
So where's my $50?
All right. I've got to admit, you earned this.
Huh. Can't believe they haven't made a coin for this yet. Anyway, I'm heading home.
You usually make things like that when you work for Please.
Oh, hey, just so you know.
Yeah. It's like, please. His wall was a whole entire giant big screen TV. And she's like, my eyes. And he's like, yeah, that doesn't go away.
All marathon riders get to use the subway for free today.
Wow, I really should check out this subway. Heard so much about it. Wow, look at me, slumming it. Maybe I'll make a weekend out of it, and I'll call my bridge and tunnel girl tonight.
You're dating a girl from New Jersey?
No.
Their controllers are always off, if you notice.
Yeah.
So
They are.
Barney did it.
There's one episode
He
where the
actually
battery pack
finished the
missing.
marathon.
There's one episode where what?
The battery pack is straight up missing from the Xbox controller. It's not this one.
Jeez.
They have black controllers and there's no battery pack in them. So I guess that's the biggest continuity error is they keep changing the color of the controllers.
There is also the continuity error about, again, Marshall never been in a fight, and then later on his family gets down like ECW style, but yeah, it's an easy overlook that, quite frankly, doesn't really mess with a whole lot. It's just minuscule, right? It's not massively lore breaking.
This show also has immunity to continuity errors because this is all a story 20 years after it happened. So Ted is prone to forgetting things.
I didn't think about that. That's actually a great point. That's actually an incredible point.
But a little while later, I got an interesting phone call.
Hello?
Ted, it's Barney. Listen to me. I need you to come and pick me up on the subway.
What? What are you talking about?
I was sitting here, totally minding my own business. Finisher. Yeah, you know what I mean.
86th Street.
me after like 30 seconds.
A lot of people don't realize how good Neil Patrick Harris is at like physical comedy.
My legs don't work. I've already ridden the subway twice, end to end. I've seen where it turns around. Ted, you don't ever want to see where the subway turns around.
Barney's legs won't work. He's riding the subway from end to end because he physically can't get off the train.
Best $50 I ever spent.
Listen to me, Ted. I'm gonna lose you any second. I'm on the 4th car of the 6th train heading south from Pelham Bay Park in the Bronx. Meet me at the 86th Street station in like half an hour.
All right. I'll be right there. Stay where you are.
Ted! Ted!
He looks like such a dick.
Oh,
I'm surprised you didn't combine all
You're
three
not
into
even
one.
gonna give up your seat for him?
I'm sorry, I can't. Douche!
He's not feeling too awesome now.
Barney? Ted? Hey!
See, if Barney never tried to run the marathon, you never would have jumped that turnstile. You wouldn't have had that court date today, and we would have made this flight.
You're right. Everything can be traced back to him. Like that rash we all got at Christmas. All right, I have to see what's going on.
Ew.
So I was able to get you 2 seats.
Really? That's great.
No, not you. I'm talking to my mom about Blue Man Group. Ma, can I call you back?
Okay, what about our flight? Can we get on?
Yeah, I'm still waiting for... Huh. Looks like your flight left already.
What? No. I have to be in Chicago today.
Well, he never even called you back?
Oh, it's typical pilot. They don't call you back at work, and they don't call you back after you spend 2 nights with them at a Radisson in Orlando.
I should take note.
That's one of those situations I'd call our
Turned out
manager.
there was one other flight that would just barely get me to Chicago on time for my job interview. But it was all the way on the other side of the airport.
What was the name of the airline again?
I think it was something like Flights Are Us.
We are backwards?
God, I hope not. Jeez. Stupid smart carts. More like dumb carts.
We missed this flight. It's all Barney's fault.
You know, Barney never would have run the marathon in the first place. Marshall hadn't broken his toe.
Yes, so? Wait, you think this is my fault?
For Marshall, the initial idea to run the marathon came way back in April.
Pants are starting to feel a little tight.
Oh, that's okay. I love that cute little belly.
That's the wrong answer.
Yeah.
I cannot allow this.
What?
I'm gonna run the New York City Marathon.
It is important to load up on carbohydrates 2 to 4 hours before a big run. Try a breakfast of a bagel, a banana, oatmeal, strawberries, and some orange juice. Here you go, Marshmallow, just like the book said.
Well, from now on, I'm eating
Oh.
all my breakfast runner style. Liquids are digested faster. That way no energy is wasted. And it's all about the run.
I have an aunt who would like to eat food that way.
Also, at the same time, he did not blend that long enough. Do you still see the chunks?
Now,
not
my aunt
saying
who
that-
hates chewing, so she would rather just like grind all her food up, but she doesn't.
Yeah, no, it's different. That's what I'm gonna say. Like, it's okay to blend up a banana and like a protein shake, but like, what, a bagel? Like, are you high?
Maybe just Jewish.
Yeah, put a little cream cheese in there too. Oh, I love cream cheese.
Cream cheese is the best.
Yeah, no, I would eat it straight out of the package. That's why I don't buy it. I don't eat it
But,
bagel.
but regular or salmon?
No, well, I've never had salmon. That sounds awful, though.
Oh, it's so good. It's the best.
I prefer the regular. I've really never had salmon. Cream cheese. That's so rank.
I love the sound.
Oh, I do too.
Don't forget to give yourself plenty of positive reinforcement.
This is going to be your best run yet. You're going to accomplish all of your goals. You are a robot sent from the future to win the marathon. You are Marshall. You are Marshall. You are Marshall! Yeah!
Chafing or blisters can occur in a number of areas, including the feet, armpits, or even the nipples. Try using some petroleum jelly on the affected areas.
Oh, one of the best scenes.
Yes, it is.
Oh. Oh, gosh.
He's gonna leave like grease stains all over his floor.
That's not the worst part.
Dude, you are a terrific runner. Tomorrow, you're gonna run and finish the New York City Marathon. You're the best. You look good. Nobody does it better than you.
Marshall? Oh my God.
So yes,
Now you're fucking
it was
easy.
your fault. I mean, if you don't show up at the apartment in the middle of the day, Marshall doesn't break his toe, Barney doesn't run in his place, I don't jump the turnstile and get a court date, and we make our flight in plenty of time. And I don't fall down and bite my tongue at the airport.
Hey, it really wasn't my fault. I wouldn't have walked in on Marshall if it weren't for Lily. Hey, think about it.
Hey, what's going on?
Looks like they're camping out for something.
Yeah, but for what?
I don't know, usually there's a stormtrooper or Klingon in line to give you some indication. Annual wedding dress blowout. Designer sample dresses up to 90% off. Doors open tomorrow, 8 a.m.
Oh my God. Can you believe what some nutbags will do to save a few bucks?
We have to camp out.
Are you serious?
You don't understand. This is an amazing sale. I've heard about it before, but I never knew where it was. We'll all have a wedding dress camp out. It'll be fun.
I can't go. I've got this thing.
What thing?
A main
Penis?
He said a penis.
That almost is as good as the slap it episode line, where he has said, "Damn, your hands are so big."
Yeah. Well,
Of
also at the
course,
same
you know,
time,
I used my penis.
yeah. Well, also at the same time too. Again, it just goes back to the fact that Barney is probably the funniest character on the whole entire show. Like when he's like just done listening to obviously Robin and Ted be in a relationship, and Marshall cry about Lily. He's just like going. He's like, he's like.
I literally did that in a video earlier today.
Yeah.
Now, have you seen Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog?
I have not. I don't know what that is.
It was something filmed during the writer's strike of like I think 2008, starring Neil Patrick Harris, and he plays an almost identical character, but instead of being a womanizer, he's a loser who runs a sing-along blog
Interesting.
and is a mad scientist.
Well, we all know that Neil Patrick Harris is an incredible singer because as the show progresses, he
Nothing
you
suits
see
me
it-
like a suit.
yeah, you see it progress more and more and more. My favorite is like later on when he gets like that what is it, like the voice synthesizer, and he's like, but that's way down the road. We can't talk about that one. We'll get there.
This is the place.
Oh, wow. Ashley Mishka, Melissa Sweet, Vera Wang. Oh, Robin, do you have any idea what you guys stumbled onto here?
You said Wang.
Oh, this reminds me of the ticket line to Lilith Fair, 1998. Only fewer mullets.
And hey, you should feel good. You're only like the 10th craziest bride in New York.
Ooh, this is comfy.
Turns out half those women aren't getting married.
Kind of annoying.
Well, I'm sure somebody will be.
I mean, I would probably have to mostly agree if the line was longer, but given it's about roughly 10 people, probably, yeah, they might, the majority of them be
Okay,
getting
no, look at
married.
the person sitting next to Lily. Who's marrying that?
Well, I mean, I'll be honest. She is, it's
I'm
New
just being
York.
mean.
Oh, you're just being. I don't know. I was trying to sympathize here. I was trying to understand. Like, of course, the car is enough to. If you've ever lived,
I would almost do that.
I had a car. I still have the car, but when I worked at Best Buy, I was really young. They put in a very sensitive alarm system, and it had an auto start and all that kind of stuff. It was really fancy for the time frame. And that thing was so sensitive that I was like, dude, this thing is driving me nuts. And so, like, the guy that put it in, because he worked in the auto department, he's like, oh, turn it down. All right. It's like, all right, great. It still went off about probably 57 to 60% of the time. And I'm like, you turned it down? He's like, yeah, dude, I turned it down. I'm like, can you take the proximity sensor out, please? Because I'm going to lose my fucking mind. He's like, yeah, I can take it out. Like, ugh. And this is probably around the same time frame. With like proximity sensors were a thing. I don't know how old you are, but I'm kind of old. So
Yeah, I'm not that old. I did have an old car, and thankfully that did not have a proximity sensor because I slammed my doors, so it would have gone off.
yeah, no, I'm old. We actually figured out the fact that at the time of this episode came out, I was when the show kicked off, I was probably 19 and a half to 20 when the very first episode debuted. The
For
pilot.
context of my age, this is a college door.
I figured it was. I wasn't gonna say anything, but I figured it was. Hey, you know what? The fact that the new generation loves this show gives me hope for the future, and they're not watching garbage like Agatha all along. But
Well,
we're
I
not
did
here.
watch that for my channel. It didn't do well, so I quit.
You know what I mean, dude. You know what I mean.
Be out here to turn it off any minute.
Not if he lives on the 20th floor. He's not going to hear that.
Oh, he definitely turned it on purpose.
That's actually a great point. I never thought of that.
I don't think I can take this. Every time it turns off, I think, oh, maybe it won't turn on again. But then it does. Why does it, Robin? Why does it keep turning on?
Okay, it's gonna be okay, sweetie. Why don't we make a game out of it? Okay, why don't we sing along?
It's been going off for like 25 seconds in the show, and I'm already irritated.
I was getting ready to dance.
Could you imagine 3 hours later? You're like, I wish I was dead. Oh, no, YouTube. Apparently that's a thing now. Like, if you make a joke about like potential, suicide, I didn't say the word, schmuicide.
Super slides.
Yeah, super slides. There you go. YouTube will send you a message, an email. They'll be like going, we realized that in a live stream that you actually talked about self-harm. And it's like, dude, it was a joke.
Does it in Minecraft still prevent that?
I don't think so, but maybe. I don't know. I haven't said Minecraft in a while. So super slides in Minecraft. Yeah.
Gotta love censorship.
Dude, I'm still so used to calling it the coof that I don't call it anything else. Or the poke or the jab. Yeah. Good times 4 years ago.
If we get through this, I swear I'm gonna live my life differently.
I just want to tell my parents I love them one more time.
Morning, ladies.
100% intentional.
It's him! It's
It's the car guy!
The next morning, Robin was too tired to go all the way back to Brooklyn. So while I was at work, she went to crash at my apartment for a couple hours. And that's when...
Nobody does it better than you.
Marshall? Oh my God. So if Lily hadn't dragged me down to the wedding dress store, we would have made the first flight.
Oh, thank God, the doors are still open. We made it. Hi, please. We really need to get on this flight.
Oh my God! You're that reporter from Metro News 1.
Yes!
Her only
yes,
fan.
I am. I can't believe you recognized me.
You did that story on the giant pizzas, huh?
More
One
sheets.
moment, sir. Those pizzas real. Come on.
Robin.
1 second, Ted. You know, a lot
Oh,
of people
Robin.
say that. The truth is, the pizzas were real. Calzones. Trick photography.
I knew it.
God, it is so nice to meet a fan. And I would be a fan of your work if you could get us 2 seats on that next flight.
Well, the flight attendants are just finishing up their final seat count. Let me see what I can find out.
Would it help if I got on and gave an impassioned speech about my destiny?
I think it might hurt.
Yeah.
This is such a nightmare.
Okay, so we agree this goes back to Lily wanting to camp out for a wedding dress?
No. Wait, it goes back further. Remember why we were eating hot dogs on the east side? $1939. This penny's from 1939. A 67-year-old penny. Do you realize this penny was minted during World War II?
So is my grandfather, but that doesn't make him interesting.
Look, I know a little something about coins, and this baby is worth something to a collector.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. You know what? I'm gonna take you out to dinner with the money I get for this little guy.
And that's exactly what I did.
You're lucky there's still a place that serves anything for $1.50.
Hey, that's 150 times its original value. Actually, the meal was only $1.49. 1984.
Hey, in 50 years we can get dinner again.
How dare you?
Not with this inflation.
I don't know. Looks like they're camping out for something.
No, not right now.
What?
It was me. I started this. If I hadn't picked up that penny, we wouldn't have gone to get hot dogs all the way across town.
We wouldn't have seen that wedding dress store. Lily wouldn't have wanted to camp out there, and I wouldn't have needed a nap at your apartment the next day.
Marshall wouldn't have broken his toe. Barney wouldn't have run the marathon. I wouldn't have jumped that turnstile, gotten arrested, had that court date.
And we would have made our flight. I don't think we can go back any further than that unless you know who dropped the penny.
I wish I did. Though that person's already been punished enough losing a sweet penny like that.
Sir.
Oh, please tell me you have some good news.
I'm afraid not. There are no extra seats on the plane. I'm sorry.
All right, well, thanks for trying.
Can't believe this. That's it. It's over.
Ted, come on. Your destiny just wasn't to make it to Chicago today. Anyway, if that firm really wants you, they'll reschedule.
But that's not what happened. They didn't reschedule. They hired someone else. And as it turned out, 3 months later, that guy ended up having to relocate to Chicago. Kid's funny thing about destiny. I thought I was destined to get that job. But I was wrong. My destiny was to stay in New York. Because if I hadn't, I never would have met your mother.
You know, I just now realized the start of this episode goes back like 5 episodes ago because Ted specifically mentions finding a penny from 1939 around 5 episodes ago.
Yep. No, that's why I love, like you were saying, I really love the continuity, and you pick up little things about this. We'll do our little recap after this.
Oh, I forgot about this.
I didn't. As soon as he got stuck on the subway, I remembered.
At least he got $50.
He did get $50.
See, I thought he rode the subway to cheat on the thing. I must be thinking of something else. But so I guess he trained after the marathon.
Well, there is actually an episode where there's a race, and that might be the one you're thinking of. So
Mix 'em up.
yeah, so this is Lucky Penny. I'll go first real quick. This is a really funny episode. It's a lot of fun the way they jump around and skip and call back to things. And of course, Barney, getting stuck on the subway is kind of like karmic comedian. What comedic karma is what I yeah. So, what'd you think, Matt?
Yeah, this is one of the better because this should be an episode that boils down to embarrassment, but instead it dodges that line very quickly, which is a good thing. Embarrassment in comedy is rarely funny.
No, very true. And I'm not rushing you. I just want to skip to the next episode. So, anything else to add? It's just a fun episode, in my opinion.
There are very few bad episodes to the show, except for the last one.
That's fair. That's really fair. All right. How I Met Your Mother, season 2, episode 16. This is called Stuff.
Kids, the key to a good relationship is communication. You need to talk.
How about Mimi's?
Nah, I don't really feel like Mimi's.
Well, I'm hungry. Let's just pick a place and go.
Oh, you know where we should go? Cynthia's. You love that place. Remember what a great time we had the last time we were there?
We did?
Yeah. We had that crazy waiter who kept going, "You two should get married. You two should get married."
It's also important to know when to stop talking.
Come on, we stepped outside. It was raining. It was so romantic. How can you not remember this?
Because it wasn't me.
Oh, right. It was my sister.
You see, by the time...
Perfect answer.
Yeah, it's a great answer. She's not stupid. She knows your line. Also, at the same time, they've been together long enough. How do you that one up? Anyway, good old Ted.
Time you've hit your late 20s, you've dated a few people. But when you're in a relationship, it's common courtesy to pretend that you haven't.
Oh my God, Van Helsing is on. Remember when we went to see it? We sat in the back row.
I've never seen Van Helsing.
That's right, I saw it with my sister.
My boss just got back from Maui. He said it was really romantic.
Oh, it's so romantic.
When were you in Maui?
I went with my sister.
Why do you always say that? Look, we're not 16. We've both dated other people. It's silly to try to act like we didn't.
You're right. We should just be honest.
Totally.
See that girl over there? 3 years ago, I totally made out with her.
I don't want to hear that.
That's not where that was going. What are you doing?
I think Ted's got this down. He's got this down pat. We could end the show right now. He's perfect at this.
Yeah, he's got it down pat like me because I'm a fucking retard even at almost 40. Like your stupidity never goes away there, gentlemen, by the way. And this goes for like your density as a man doesn't go away. Even if you're a good dude trying to not like you're kind of like do. Then you say something, you're like, ew, yeah. Fucking Ted.
Love the dude.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's comic gold. Kinda. It really is. I'm just kidding.
You said
That is so insensitive.
Remember,
You're a
honesty?
jerk.
Well, you're...
She doesn't want to hear about who you made out with. She wants to hear about maybe where you might have seen something with somebody in a story. It's two different things. Anything to add or just
I mean, I see no flaws in his performance. I would totally do the same thing. Especially if Colby Smolder was sitting right there.
That's because you're a guy.
Yep.
And we're super dense, and dude, it doesn't get better.
Also, I don't believe Ted made out with someone that hot. Look at her assets.
I have to be honest. I think Ted probably did because he is funny. He is a successful guy. He's not unattractive.
Or maybe
I
they
mean,
appeared after he made out with her.
if you're, I have no idea what you allude to there, sir. I just think that, in my opinion, Ted's a good guy. He could probably pull his head out his butt and not insult his girlfriend. Be like, oh yeah, I made out with her. Great.
Confusing.
All girls are.
Okay, so you have to have sex with one. Either classic mermaid, bottom half fish, top half human, or inverted mermaid, top half fish, bottom half human, go.
I don't know. Is she fat?
What's up? What's up, Andy? It's good to see you, man. He's like, how I met Doogie Howser. Yes. Yes,
I'm
it
a bit
is.
young for that show.
Oh.
I love Barney's follow up. Is she fat?
You're not missing much with Doogie Howser, but you got the best of Neil Patrick Harris on this show. So, what's up, Andy? Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, but it's fish, so it's the good kind of fat.
Hot off the presses.
I don't take flyers.
You took one 2 seconds before you walked in here.
That's different. It was for a strip club. $2 off wings. How much is your flyer gonna save me on wings?
Oh, fine. It's a flyer for my play.
Oh, Lily, I'd love to, but we're not in college and I'm not trying to sleep with you. So anyway, this mermaid.
Hey, Lily's friend asked her to be in this play, and it's gonna be really good.
Lily, I love you, but we're too old for this. Asking someone to come see your play is like asking someone for a ride to the airport. Or
I didn't mean to hit my microphone. I just remembered this one, and it's so good. All right, that's all I'm going to say. Sorry, I interrupted.
crash on your couch. Or to help you move. Call a cab, book a room, hire some movers, and repeat after me, friends don't let friends come see their crappy play.
Okay, first of all, I've thought about it, and top half fish. Second of all, we need you guys to decide something for us.
Yes, you should break up.
So,
Andy says, watch the Dr. Horrible musical.
That's Dr. Horrible's sing-along vlog that I was telling you about earlier.
Oh!
It's 4 minutes. It's on YouTube.
Okay.
And it has some excellent music.
Well,
bad guy.
You logged in with your thing, right? With your YouTube? You can put it in the chat for everybody. And or put it in the private chat. I will watch that because Andy, I love me some Nathan Fillion.
And also, it was produced by the guy who did Age of Ultron and Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Okay, so it was done by Joss Whedon.
Yes, it was done by Joss Whedon.
Yeah, dude, if you find a link, put it in the chat or put it in the private chat if it doesn't work for you because I will definitely watch that. I very much like Neil Patrick Harris and Nathan Fillion. Nathan Fillion should have been. There was only one Uncharted movie, and it should have been done with Nathan Fillion, but it wasn't.
Earlier tonight.
We should get down to the bar.
I know we should. But you just look so sexy in my red sweatshirt.
Oh, God. Why is this part of the story?
We're getting to it.
Man, my face is so dry. Is there any moisturizer around here?
Yeah, there's some in the bathroom. Gotta moisturize. Gotta keep that pretty face moist.
Oh, no.
What's wrong with her?
She hates that word.
What word? Moist?
Oh, seriously, stop.
You know, I didn't realize that the word she's moist. The hate started so long ago. Also, Andy says has Felicia Day as the romantic interest. All right, I'm gonna share this in the chat. Thank you for
I tried sharing
that.
the chat, but it blocked me.
Okay, you may not have you may have jumped in as a guest and not logged in under your Google YouTube.
Yeah, my StreamYards won't connect to my YouTube, so I'm actually on it on YouTube. So I have it pulled up in another tab. So I can
okay. Oh, yeah. No, I understand that. Okay, so I'm going to share this, and I'm going to watch that because now I have 2 endorsements.
I can't watch it, else I'll sing along. And nobody wants that.
I mean, we could save it for the next time we do this as kind of like an intro. If it's only 4 minutes,
It's
and
40.
then it's 40. Oh wow. Okay, well no, not 40. So, it might take away from the show just a little bit.
So anyway, Ted goes into the bathroom to get the face lotion. Wow, this is
Face
good
lotion,
stuff. Now I
that's
know the
worse.
secret to your great complexion.
What are you talking about? It's yours.
No, it's not.
Oh, well, then I guess it's Lily's.
No, it's not.
Oh, Lily.
Whose moisturizer is this, Ted?
My sister's.
So, in other words, some girl you went out with.
I love you.
Disgusting. You let me put on the same moisturizer as one of your exes? It was probably Carla's. Her face was a train wreck.
I don't think Ted was dating her for her face.
Thank you, Marshall.
You're not helping.
Thank you so much.
You're not helping.
Why is that still in your apartment?
I don't know. I just never threw it out.
Oh, why not? Do you still have feelings for this girl?
Yeah, I'm madly in love with her. And the only way I can deal with it is by holding onto a $3 tube of lotion.
$3? Try 14.
Which inflation in today's world will probably be like 30.
Look at this show. It's so progressive. It's calling out the pink tax already.
Shit. Andy says the ex-girlfriends leave stuff behind. That's true. That's very true. Also maybe at the same time, I guess clean your apartment so you're just not face moisturizer
You
laying
know how
around.
long Ted's relationships last? There's no way a girl's bringing lotion over.
Well, Robin seems to be the longest at this point. And I think you would probably agree, dude.
I think they're probably 9 months in, almost a year in.
Yeah. So.
Why is this such a big deal?
Because I don't want to use some whore's moisturizer.
Whoa, she wasn't a whore.
Well, she's leaving expensive lotions all over town. It sounds like a whore to me. What else do you have from old girlfriends just lying around?
Nothing, that's it. Well, except for the phone booth. And the lamp by the desk. And the...
No. No. Oh, Ted.
Oh, the age-old question. After you break up with someone, what do you do with the stuff?
Question? Ain't no question, girl. Obviously, he's got to get rid of it.
Which is obviously crazy, and obviously I'm not going to do it.
So, we agreed that we would let you guys decide.
Yeah, like we did with Marshall's pants.
The 2005 landmark case of Lily versus the Joey Buttafuoco pants.
Huh? Huh? Nice, right?
No, never.
I'm gonna
Ever.
say no. I don't want some 16-year-old girl falling in love with you and then shooting Lily in the face.
Yes!
I vote they can stay. Check out the jackass on the parachute pants is a good icebreaker.
Ted. Sorry, buddy. It's a no from me, too. Oh, and by the way, Belle Biv DeVoe called. Even they don't want those pants back. They were insane.
Andy says. Robin Scherbatsky has come a long way from morning news anchor to top SHIELD agent. That's very true.
See, the great thing about that joke is I don't get it, but it's funny.
She was in the MCU. She was
on the show. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh,
I don't
Belle
get it, but
Biv
it's funny.
DeVoe. Okay. Yeah, dude, I was alive then, and I barely get it. So, I understand the Joey Buttafuoco thing though, because of literally, 16-year-old girl fell in love with him, shot his wife. It's not great. So, kind of killed parachute pants for everybody, or however you want to look at those.
Insanely comfortable. They were like pajamas you could wear outside.
Marshall, it's over. We even gave you an appeal, and they didn't look any better with combat boots.
What?
Well, let's hear
That's
the
the
arguments.
lesbian
Ted, you go
drip.
first.
Okay. The fact that I still have things from ex-girlfriends is no big deal. I mean, when I see the phone booth on the piano, I don't think of Jeannie Radford. I think of the good times I had backpacking through Europe. And when I see the lamp, I don't think of Allison Moses. I remember when I was broke, just out of college, and I really needed a lamp. And when I see that throw pillow, I don't think of Lauren Stein. I think of that weird orange-brown stain and how it got there.
Creamsicle and turkey gravy. Not at the same time.
Well, that's adorable. But from now on, when I walk into the apartment, here is what I will see. I'm Ted's colleague.
Oh, Andy says Belle Biv DeVoe was a 3-man group. that included Bobby Brown, if I remember right. Big song was That Girl Is Poison. Okay. Yeah, Bobby Brown, not great. Got Whitney Houston hooked on the the crack, and also not very nice to her. It's a little handsy in the worst way. I did not know that. Thank you, Andy. I had no idea, dude. Seriously. Also, this might be a little extreme over because the phone booth is like what, a clock? It's got like a little clock in it.
College girlfriend. He made me 12 mixtapes. How many has he made you?
He calls you Sweetie Pie?
Excellent
He
CGI.
called me Sweetie Pie.
Yeah.
I'm stupid, but my rack is bigger than yours.
Oh God.
Really?
That is true.
You can't look at a pillow without seeing my ex-girlfriend. A pillow.
Yes, Ted, the fact that you still have that pillow is creepy and gross.
You're creepy and gross.
Your mom's creepy and gross.
You're the
Okay, I gotta side with Robin. She's your girlfriend, and if the stuff upsets her, you gotta get rid of it.
I've got to side with Ted. Just because you still have something an ex-girlfriend gave you doesn't mean you're holding on to her.
All right, Barney. It all comes down to you.
I side with Robin. What? Dad, your place is too cluttered. It's like you're living in...
I'm willing to bet Barney has a ton of stuff that girls gave him, mostly STDs.
Gosh. Andy says, when you date a girl who has a closet full of big hoodies, wonder where she got those? No, not really. It's pretty self-explanatory. I'll say this. You know, keeping something as trivial as a lamp from an ex-girlfriend, in my opinion, is not something to be massively over the top about. People keep things after a relationship if it's something that's massively significant, like a photo or a photo album or a ring. You might want to question that. But
Yeah,
that's
lamps
just my
are expensive. I'm not going to go buy a new lamp just because some girl gave it to me.
lamps
I
are
expect something
expensive.
like $10, but that's more than
Oh,
I can afford a lamp.
Dude, go on eBay.
Goodwill has a lot of great lamps, actually.
Dude, seriously, I actually like to go. I like to go shopping at Goodwill and like even like antique stores. You find awesome stuff. But
Oh, yeah, I got
to get
that's a VCR back there. I got from a Goodwill.
outstanding. You can always use a good VCR. Andy Pickle, Brick from Anchorman loves lamp. I love lamp. Brick, are you just saying things that you see that you love?
in a Bennigan's.
Or a Danby's. What, they don't have Danby's in the U.S.?
No.
Really? Well, then where do you get Grizzly Paw ice cream sandwiches?
Just stop, sweetie.
So I had no choice. I packed up everything I had gotten from ex-girlfriends. It was painful, but not as painful as what I had to endure later that night. New York is famous for its theater, but there's many different levels.
But it's a big gesture because you love her and you care about her, and you should do it for her.
Man, this was before discrete headphones. How could they do it?
Also, at the same time, The Lion King. Oh my God, best musical in 1998. I've never been to New York City, at least in this way. I would love to go. Maybe after they clean up the crime.
There's Broadway.
Good luck.
Off Broadway.
Yeah.
Off Broadway. Homeless people screaming in the park. And then below that, the play Aunt Lily was in.
8 flights of stairs. What's a theater up 8 flights of stairs? What kind of building is this?
From the smell of it, I'm guessing a urine factory.
Where are you guys going to sit?
I know where I don't want to sit.
Guys, 4 together.
Great movie, by the way. You're muted.
I know, my chair makes noise.
Ah.
I just grabbed it because it was on the screen.
Oh, no, you're good. I didn't realize you were muted. I thought you were trying to say something.
I'll shut up.
The Lion King classic. Hello. And there's no live action remake.
Not at all.
Brought a bag in case anyone needs to puke.
Come on, it's not gonna be that bad.
Oh, okay.
I am rage.
I am greed. I am rage. Envy.
I am out of here. No, you're not. You have to stay.
This is the face of consumerism.
Oh my God, Ted's part of the play. Hello, greed, rage, envy, and consumerism. I am your father, America.
Barney.
Really ahead of its time.
Oh, baby, that was wonderful.
Totally. I had no idea greed was the killer.
And when it became a play within a play, I was like, now we are really cooking.
Wow, Lily, that sucked. Harvey, what? It was terrible. I mean, come on, you guys agree, right? Hey, sorry, I'm just being honest, because, you know, we're friends.
No, friends make each other feel good. They build each other up and support them. That's what being a good friend is about.
Yeah, if you're a Smurf.
You know, if you did a play, I would sit through the whole thing and I would compliment you on it afterwards.
Oh, really? You would?
Yes.
Bad move, Aldrin.
Bad move.
We'll be starting our Q&A with the director, yours truly, in 5 minutes right here.
You know, he says, and I'm a Smurf. Neil Patrick Harris was in the Smurf movie.
I know, right? Oh,
That happened after this episode came out.
I know. I feel like there's a lot of irony in there. Back when, in my opinion, Hollywood had probably actually paid attention. Andy says, never seen The Lion King. I admit this is a repayment for all the times I rag on the young ones for never seeing something before their time.
Look, if you start naming off movies, I probably haven't seen any of them, so I'll give you that.
You've seen Die Hard, right?
No, but I have the box set. I'll watch it this Christmas.
Okay, yeah, you have to watch the first Die Hard on Christmas Eve, and you'll see why. Outstanding. Watch the first one Christmas Eve. You can watch the other ones after the fact, but the first one is a Christmas Eve must. You'll see why. Because trust me, we're gonna do this again. So I'm gonna have you back on. I think it'll be a kind of like a Saturday thing. I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Barney said that about Lily's play.
I know. He could be really insensitive.
Was pretty bad though.
Oh my God, it was so bad.
Oh my God, you've been robbed.
Nope.
Ted really whores around.
All that stuff was from old girlfriends? Don't you buy anything for yourself?
What can I say? Papa gets swag.
And that should have been the end of it. But the next day...
You know, at first I was really bummed about getting rid of all my stuff, but seeing how happy it makes you, totally worth it.
That's kind of how I feel when I begrudgingly have sex with you when I'm really tired.
Exactly. Sometimes you gotta take one for the team. Freckles, sit, yeah. So you never keep anything your ex-boyfriends gave you?
Nope. Well, except for my dogs.
I wonder how much that guy got paid.
So
Probably
I had
not
to get rid
not
of
as much
everything
as
from
Ted.
my past relationships because you don't keep things from your past relationships except where are your 5 dogs from? Oh, that's right. Your past relationships.
What's
I would like to literally just highlight what is in the background. That is the blue French horn. That is the centerpiece of her house. Come on, man.
Does that count as a past relationship?
No, it doesn't, but it counts as the current relationship that she means the most to her. Val Hallelujah is a song that I suggest is a good Christmas song. I will check it out. I don't think I believe you, Andy. Check it out.
Come on,
So you don't
Viking
keep
Hallelujah.
things from your past relationships except where are your 5 dogs from? Oh, that's right. Your past relationships.
What's your point, Ted?
Well, you know how you said you come over to my apartment and all you can see are my ex-girlfriends?
What, so when you look at my dogs, all you see is my ex-boyfriends?
I do now.
That's ridiculous.
I thought you said you got rid of everything your ex-boyfriends gave you.
Well, yeah, but not my dogs.
You said everything.
But not living things.
Tell that to the rare Bolivian cactus I threw away.
Things with a heartbeat can stay.
Enjoying this?
Pickles, go get your ball. Go get your ball.
Why is Pickles Latino?
Just
I don't know.
It was a little hypocritical of you to make me get rid of all my stuff.
Well, what do you want me to do, Ted? Get rid of my dogs?
No.
Guess what position we did it in?
Yes, I want you to get rid of your dogs.
No.
Really?
I think I've seen this movie.
I say we take it to the group, but I don't like your chances.
She's not getting rid of the dogs.
What's the matter with you?
Even I wouldn't do that.
Yes.
You can ask somebody to get rid of their iguana after it poops in your hair, but not their dog.
I miss Jebediah.
Oh, I almost forgot. Flyers for my new play.
Oh.
Very funny.
Oh, it's not a joke. It's my one-man show premiering tomorrow night, and even though it's terrible and excruciatingly long, I expect you all to be there since we're such good friends.
Oh, we'll be there.
Unless, of course, you just want to admit that you were wrong.
Never.
Good. Okay, I gotta go rehearse. Oh, I almost forgot. Bring a poncho. The first 3 rows get wet.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you where the dogs came from.
I'm sorry I asked you to get rid of them. That was ridiculous.
So we're okay?
Yeah, we're great.
And I thought we were. But just as it did in the 7th act of Aunt Lily's play, jealousy reared its ugly head.
Oh yeah, baby, that's the spot.
So messed up, I want you here.
How many of those you think spend their recreational time like that?
Wait, what's that?
How many of those do you think spend their recreational time like that?
Probably none of them, to be honest. God, I hope not. Andy says, I do miss. Have you met Ted? Yes. I mean, they had to take a break from Have You Met Ted because they did use it a lot. So, but I have to be honest. I don't think I've ever actually asked an ex, what they carried over from a previous relationship. I didn't really care at that point because, in my opinion, okay, there was one. They had kids. So that's kind of like,
Should have got rid of those.
You can't get rid of those.
Well, the firehouse.
No, can't really get rid of like the dog thing. I mean, it's just it's funny, but I don't think it's realistic. At least I hope it's not for anybody who's ever tried that.
Dude, I gotta pee.
Sorry, I gotta go.
It's about the ultimatum.
Oh, he's really really having trouble dealing with this, huh?
Yeah, he really is. It's got me thinking maybe I should get rid of my dogs. Might be time to send them to the farm.
You're gonna kill your dogs?
No. There really is a farm. My aunt has a farm upstate.
Oh, thank God. Oh, you know, if I were 5 dogs, I'd rather live on a farm than...
And he says it's still when their ex is a good friend can be a problem. Yeah. Yeah, or her good friend. Yeah, no, I mean that's fair. So it's one of those things though that they're animals. So I doubt it's just for juxtaposition, so to speak, in my opinion, and it's funny.
No, it was
Well,
definitely because they were tired of having to deal with dogs every time they were in her apartment.
Well, I've never had to deal with that many dogs, so I don't know.
Well, because they have to bring them onto the set whenever they film in Robin's apartment. If they get rid of the dogs, they don't have to film the dogs.
That's true. Or they could just film the guys with the things around
I
their
wouldn't
neck.
complain.
Having the thing around your neck?
No, watching them.
Oh, okay. I was like, bro, we're not diving into that. He's like going, I like it weird. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
in an apartment in Brooklyn.
Yeah. I could visit them on weekends. My aunt is awfully lonely up there. It's just her and her lover, Betty.
Oh, that's perfect. They love dogs.
They? What do you mean by they?
People upstate. Oh, look, it's starting.
They're Lebanese.
Are you sure you're gonna be okay? I mean, you know that this is gonna be...
I know, but I'm gonna sit through the whole thing, and I'm gonna say something nice about it afterwards. You know why? Because that's what friends do.
Check the guy liner.
Moist. 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 Moist.
That was the first 40 minutes of Barney's show.
Moist.
Revolutionary.
I would have
And then we endured about 20 minutes of this.
You should have worn the poncho.
He did say wear the poncho.
I have to go refill. I'll be back in a moment. Play's not over.
Could have got a bigger
Never
water
get picked
gun.
for audience participation.
I love the people in the background who are just sitting there.
Yeah.
Feelings inside. Oh no. Beep, 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 beep.
And when that didn't work,
You win, fine. Barney, I'm sorry I made you come to my show.
Thank you, Lily. Is there anything you'd like to say about my show?
No, I have nothing nice to say about your show. You were right, Barney. Let's go to the bar.
It's incredibly horrible.
I win! I love winning! Oh, Lily. Oh, Lily. I was just getting warmed up, man. If you guys had any idea what was coming up in Act 2,
Well, I imagine it was pretty awful, so let's go.
pretty awful. It was a masterpiece of awful. It's genius how bad it is. I kind of wish you guys could see it.
Yeah, well, anyway.
I mean, Act 2 is really where I hit my stride. Spoiler alert, the robot falls in love.
Aww.
How about this, Barney? How about we stay and watch the rest of your show?
Andy says, I knew a gal in our school who had a man-hating Jack Russell. That one visit to her apartment didn't last long. No! That would not last long. Neil Patrick Harris is one of the few child actors who seems to have survived unscathed.
Just don't look up what he said about oh crap, which one was it? There was a Nickelodeon child star he said some questionable things about.
Like as in some, I'll have to Google it. I don't want to dive into it on here, but I'll Google it. Yeah.
It's your funeral. 5, 6, 1, 2.
So we stayed and let Barney torture us for another hour and a half. Because that's what friends do, apparently.
Hey,
Where you been? I called you earlier.
I gave my dogs away to my aunt.
You what?
Yeah, just for a few months as a test run, but I think it's for the
No.
Wow. Man. Oh.
best. Can we go inside?
No. Let's go to the bar.
No.
Why? What's going on inside?
The floors are gone.
What?
Yeah, I sent them out to get fixed. This is a terrible lie. I'm just gonna bail. I didn't know you were getting rid of the dogs.
You said you threw all that stuff away,
No.
Kids, this was the worst fight Robin and I ever had. It was one of those fights that lasts for hours and you start to get woozy and lose track of what you're fighting about. We fought for so long, seasons changed outside the window. Pages of the calendar blew off. It was crazy. But ultimately, and I couldn't tell you how for the life of me, but somehow we got to here.
Are we really doing this?
Yeah. We're moving in together!
I felt like there were two people to consult before making that
Found
decision.
love.
Yeah.
Confusing my circuitry. My software's been hacked. Toaster oven. You're the one for me. 2, 3, 4. Turbo time.
That's 2.
That's 2.
Oh, the best used ongoing joke.
Best finale ever. Andy says, reminded me of Dr. Horrible. Nice, dude. So, what do you think about that episode in the finale? Well, it's not the final of the episode.
It's certainly painful, but the ability to continue the continuity is phenomenal. And you know what? I can understand wanting a relationship with a toaster oven if you only plan to do things in the bathtub.
Well, that's dark. Uh, that's dark. So this next one, episode 17, is I can say it. I really can. I don't want to now because I've screwed it up.
Arrivederci?
Yeah, thank you.
I can't say it again. Don't ask me to say it again.
Arrivederci Fiero. I can talk. I really can. This one is still pretty ridiculous.
Let's see if you claim for the song.
This is...
Oh, I get claimed for the audio, even though I have an overlay. They block based on the audio. So, but then again, it's Disney is owned. I'm sorry, Fox is owned by Disney now, so it's not going to be as much of a problem.
I can't believe this moment's finally here. One more mile and my little boy turns 200,000.
Your baby Fiero's grown into a really old man Fiero. And just like an old man, leaks fluid, smells stale, makes weird noises out the back.
Yeah, he does. Hey, light up those cigars in the glove compartment. They're real Cubans. I got them in Chinatown last year just for this moment.
Marshall, I'm not saying you were definitely ripped off, but these are chopsticks wrapped in napkins.
What are you talking about?
Well, pothole.
What? No. Oh! No! No, there's only 0.8 miles to go! Come on, buddy! Buddy!
Is it cool if I still like these?
It's like the oregano of weed.
Yeah.
Kids, sometimes life forces us to be someone we didn't want to be. When that happens, we often try to hold on to a little piece of who we were. Maybe a tattoo, or a piece of jewelry, a tiny souvenir that reminds us this is who I really am.
Okay, you don't have that.
Marshall's souvenir was not so tiny. But the more he found himself being pushed toward the corporate world and away from his dream of saving the environment, the tighter he held on to that Fiero.
Hey, one good thing, we're off the hook for the folding party today.
Hey, it's very important to both Lily and me that there be a handmade origami crane at each of our weddings 150. I couldn't even get through it, thank God.
Hey, your car's gonna be fine. This is the best auto shop around. Look at this certificate. One of the mechanics here finished a 64-ounce steak.
Surprise!
I trust that man.
We felt bad that you guys are missing this super fun origami folding party, so we suggested
Ew.
you bring it here.
We insisted.
Terrific.
How's the Fiero?
Okay, cranes are super easy to
Still
fold.
in triage.
She. I thought it was your little boy.
Oh, it goes back and forth. It's sort of a tranny car.
How long have you had her? / him?
My brothers
aggressive.
handed it down to me.
Wait, the cars are they them? Oh, never
Well, no, I
mind.
guess this would be gender fluid.
Yeah, we're moving on. Yes.
Remember, you
Again.
don't want to get that on you.
Before
The
their
gender
time.
fluid.
Yeah, the gender fluid. Yeah.
When I was 16.
Oh, how nice of them.
Not really. Congratulations. The Fiero is yours.
If you pass the final test.
Come on! I already shaved my legs and swallowed $5 in quarters. Only 450s come out.
Okay, I have to highlight this one. There was a show called Wings 100 years ago. I know Wings. I still remember the actor who plays Marshall's dad from Wings and not his role in The Stand. Also, Wings was the first I saw Tony. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Wings is added to the docket now because I'm a huge fan of Wings. It's a great show. Have you seen that show?
I've never even heard of it.
Okay, well, that's fair. It was I wasn't even that old when it came out, so yeah.
Just go to the Wienerburger drive-thru and get us 12 cups of coffee. That's it. Oh yeah, but we get to decide what you wear. Agreed. Totally agreed.
You're naked.
I'm aware of that.
You got 50 cents?
No. But can I just have my coffee, please?
Sorry, we're all out of trays and lids. 2 tall guys just came through here a few minutes ago and bought them all.
Oh.
And this is how the McDonald's lawsuit happened.
And that is the origin of Marshall's insane no food or drinks in the Fiero, not even groceries rule.
It is not insane.
Barney, that's like the 3rd one in a row that you've screwed up.
Well, I'm trying, but it's...
Look, you fold twice to the middle, fold back and forth, pull the ends out, flip over, open the flaps, fold the edges, crease the front, fold in half, fold the wings down, push in the bottom corners, and fold the wings back out. Or would you like one of my kindergartners to show you?
Wait, I think I've got it.
Forget it. The paper's too expensive. You're out.
Aw, nerds.
Weaponized
The
incompetence.
food rule is insane. We could have died because of it. Remember the 100K fiasco?
Ah, the Fiero Asco.
Dude, I told you that doesn't work. It's the 100K fiasco.
What's the 100K fiasco?
The Fiero Asco?
It was just before winter break, our freshman year of college. Marshall and I were roommates, but we weren't really good friends yet.
I thought Ted was a little bit pretentious.
And Marshall was a total slob.
Hey, I'm dropping my Fiero back over break. I know we see enough of each other as it is, but if you want to ride, I could use the gas money. You live in Ohio, right? I could swing through and pick you up.
All right, first of all, my parents live in Ohio. I live in the moment. Plus, Karen and I haven't seen each other since Thanksgiving. I mean, we're both really invested in making this long distance thing work, so.
Well, it's gonna ahead of their time.
Also, the irony of again, Karen, but we'll get there.
Tell me if you change your mind. My odometer is going to hit 100K.
She'd be so bummed if I left early. It was totally mutual. I mean, Karen brought it up first, but it was totally mutual.
I hear you.
So what's up with you and Lily? Anything serious?
Yeah. Dude, we're college freshmen. I'm not gonna get tied down by the first chick I hook up with. I mean, Lily's cool, but this bird you'll never chain, you know?
The next few hours of our drive were classic road trip. So, this song.
It's the best song in the world. It's the only song I like. Just kidding. Tape's been stuck in the player for like 2 years. Better than nothing, though.
I am so sick of this song.
Don't worry, it comes around again.
It does.
What do you mean?
Just to be the man who walks 1,000 miles and falls down at your door. Ooh. Yeah, we totally nailed the ending.
Yeah, that was probably like our best one. Hey, you want to play Zitch Dog?
What?
It's a car game. Every time you see a dog, you gotta be the first one to say Zitch Dog. Yeah, I'm pretty good. So.
Zitch Dog.
But no, I didn't know we'd started. But, okay, that's cool. You got the first point.
Zitch Dog.
Zitch Dog. Damn it! Are we still playing? Because I wasn't
12-0. Marshall. Zitch Dog, Blue Suburban.
Damn it!
18-0.
Then Marshall, who was so busy cheating at Zitch Dog, got us totally lost.
Where the hell are we? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on.
Hold the story on. Andy says, "Is this where they're not just yet with this?"
I think it's like 2 seasons.
Yeah, in about 2 seasons. Getting their licensing fees worth. That's true. Yeah, great
We did for
soundtrack.
one song. That was all of our budget.
And then they got lost.
I think you skipped something.
Really? Seems impossible.
At least he's consistent.
Hey, we got some time. What do you say we get off the highway, take the road less traveled, you know? Robert Frost.
Doesn't seem like a smart idea.
Too late. I'm taking this exit. Who's not fun enough now, Karen?
Then we got lost. Where the hell are we? I'm pulling over.
No, keep driving.
We're almost out of gas and we might not even be on a road anymore.
It's below zero out. If we pull over, we could be snowed in for days. Plus, I only have like 6 granola bars and 3 bottles of water.
No, I threw them out.
What?
No food or drink in the Fiero.
No food or drink in the... You haven't washed your sheets since orientation. Thus began the longest night of our lives.
Pretty sure that my foot is frozen solid.
Marshall, there's a very real chance that we're gonna be snowed in here for days. If I die first, do whatever you need to survive. Eat my flesh. Slice me open like a tauntaun, whatever.
Thanks, Ted. You're a good friend. And if I die first, you just leave my body alone.
What? I just said you could cut me open and crawl inside me.
Yeah, don't do any of that stuff to me. It skeeves me out.
But you're dead, and I'm gonna die if I don't.
Wasn't an easy decision.
Yes!
Because you're insane.
VHS.
No food rule.
It's perfectly
the old one.
rational.
My spectacles! I know we're low on gas, but can we turn on the heat for just a minute?
Okay. Dude, I hate to say this, but it's so cold. There's only one way that we're gonna make it through this night. We should have kept driving.
Come on, Marshall.
No. No, we might die now. I may never see Lily again. I never told anybody this, but I've known for a long time that I'm gonna marry that girl. If we survive this, someday I'm gonna marry her. I'm sorry about your spectacles.
That's okay. They were decorative.
What?
Hey, Marshall.
Yeah.
Are you still thinking about Lily?
Yeah.
Please
Oh,
stop.
good God.
You know, I can't complain too
And
much.
so
about
Marshall and I thought we were going to die out there in the middle of nowhere. But
Wait, go ahead, man.
I can't complain about too much about decorative glasses because I have these, which are blue light, but they're actually headphones.
Okay. I mean, you're not doing it for the same reasons.
They're not spectacles.
Yeah, those aren't pillows. No, there's not. And here you go.
funny thing.
Hey, you lovers better just keep on driving.
You said you were gonna marry me that long ago? That is so sweet.
The trip is when Marshall and I became best friends.
With privileges from the sound of it.
Erickson?
Calls out for the only person in the waiting room.
Wow. Looks like he really needs a hug. Ted?
Yo, spoon him.
He said it would be at least $3,000 to make it run again. And even then, there's no guarantee.
Well, it's a pretty old car.
Yeah, I mean, you could keep prolonging its life, but it's really mostly machined at this point.
I know that it's a lot of money, but it's my Fiero, you know? I'm about to graduate and take some sellout corporate law job, and without that Fiero, I'm just another guy in a suit.
How dare you?
I've been through so much in that car. The suicidal cat. Hitchhiking Waldo. The homeless guy who broke in through the window and threw up all over the back seat.
Lily, don't be strong. Do not go all prisoner's dilemma on me. The car's on its deathbed. Robin, I have to clear my conscience.
Guys, what are you talking about?
Okay. Shortly after we met Robin, she and I were jonesing for Thai food from this one place.
An hour and a half delivery. We can't wait that long.
I wish we could take the Fiero, but Marshall has this insane no food rule.
But Thai food, Lily. Pad Young Mao, Tom Kai Ga, Thai Si Ran.
Oh, you're just saying random syllables and it still sounds delicious. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll drive over, pick it up, have them double bag it, very carefully drive it back here with the windows open, and he'll never know.
Wow, these brakes are really sensitive. Oh, Marshall, it's gonna kill me. This and the difference between affect and effect are like the only two things he's really serious about.
Lily, it's gonna be fine.
No, it's not. Marshall's gonna freak. Oh God, what are we gonna do? Oh God.
Shut up! Now listen to me. The clock is ticking. Okay, first thing, we scoop up all these little pieces of tofu and cabbage. Next, what we need to take care of are the really messy parts, the pools that have collected. We gotta soak that soup up. Last is the smell. We gotta cover up that Tom Kha Gai. You mentioned cigars?
There's two in the glove compartment, but he's been saving
Hand me
them.
those chopsticks. Hey, how about some tunes? Oh, great song. These cigars aren't helping at all.
Yeah, this was a terrible idea.
No, it just smells like a homeless guy threw up in here.
The broken windows?
We had to make it look realistic.
Well, why did you break 2 of them?
It looked like fun when she did it, so I wanted to try.
I can't believe this whole time it was you guys. I've been blaming really tan dancing leotard guy.
Marshall, I'm so sorry, but sharing that secret, that's when Robin and I became best friends.
Wow. What a special car. So can I crush it into a little cube yet?
I don't know.
Come on, Marshall. This is your Fiero. You know the right thing to do here.
Wow, Barney, why do you love that car so much?
Love it. Hold on a second. Love it. I hate it.
What? Why?
Why? Why? Why? Why?
Let me tell it. It was last year during the transit strike.
Hey, is Marshall around? I have a massage in Queens in half an hour. I need a ride.
No, he's at the library all day. Just take the keys.
Hey, why don't you drive me? It'll be like a total road trip.
To Queens?
Yeah, we'll get beef jerky, Triscuits.
Actually, I have a lot of work to do, so.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll cancel. See you later.
Wait! You know how to drive, right?
But of course I know how to drive. I love driving. Hitting the road, cruising the lanes, braking, honking. Love it. Except for lady drivers. Don't get me started on lady drivers.
Which pedal's the gas?
Trick question.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Middle, left, right? I never learned how to drive. I grew up in the city. I never had a chance.
Well, guess what? You're getting your chance because I'm going to teach you. Barney Stinson, buckle up.
This isn't right. God never meant for us to travel at.
Okay, this is the one time that I expected the music, and I would walk 5 and nothing.
No. This scene would be cheapened by the music. This scene is comedy gold. This is the best scene.
It really is. But just for a brief second, I would walk and Ted would
It
be
was
like,
slammed on the brakes and then it played, but that's it.
oh, that'd even be even funnier.
Such breakneck speeds.
Doing great. Ignore the old lady on the rascal. This isn't a race.
Go! Dude, a dog. Zitch dog. Yes!
1-0.
Ah! What do I do? Tell me what to do, Ted.
Step on the brake. Sometime in the next 20 minutes.
Which one's the brake again?
The left one.
Left. Oh man, left. I'm totally blanking.
Make the L's with your hands.
Oh, we're not gonna make it.
What?
I don't know why I'm turning the radio. We're gonna die. Tell me what to do, Ted.
Relax. You're being crazy.
Help me, Ted. Help me, Ted. Being serious. Stop talking. I'm being serious. Tell me what to do. Tell me what to do. It's not good. No. Screaming it. I can't move. I can't feel my. Wait. We're okay. We're okay. It's a miracle, Ted!
Wow. Sounds like you had some accident in that car.
Actually, he had 2 accidents if you got the fact that
Hamina. I shouldn't even be here thanks to that death trap. But fate gave me a second chance and helped me realize that our days on this planet are too few to squander. So I decided from that moment on to continue living life to its fullest.
So you made a life-changing decision to not change your life at all.
True story.
Guys, this Fiero's meant a lot to all of us. Friendships were made, adventures had, horrors faced. That's why we have to get rid of it.
Yes! What?
It's lived a great life, and it deserves to die with dignity.
But 200,000.
But that's life. You know? You never end up where you thought you wanted to be. I'm not helping the environment. Ted's not a philosopher. Lily's not a world-famous artist. Barney's never driven more than 10 miles an hour. Robin, I'm sure, has also experienced disappointment in her life, maybe. And my Fiero's not a Fiero that went 200,000 miles. It's okay, you know? Those are old dreams. We'll get a new car, and we'll fill that one up with new memories. And that'll be the car we had when we were first married, when we owned our first house. Maybe even the first car our 4 kids remember.
That's so sweet. The first car our 2 kids remember.
I would like to say goodbye.
You never tested concussive repair?
3,000.
You know what? This Fiero, it's affected all our lives.
Yeah, affected.
That's what I said.
Just making sure.
Got us all a lot of places. I mean, maybe it's time we return the favor. This Fiero should have made it to 200,000. So let's get it out that door, and we'll push it the last 0.7 miles. They'd do the same for us.
Hey, geniuses! The back wheels are on blocks. That car ain't going anywhere.
Close enough! So Marshall said goodbye to his Fiero, and as the car's final gift to us all, the money he got for scrap parts paid our bar tab for the next 2 nights.
Arrivederci, Fiero. You were the freaking giving tree of cars.
Oh, may you rust in peace.
Rot in hell, devil steed.
Good Lord. And what better friend is there than that?
Bro, have you heard this new song? I just got the single. I am never gonna get sick of this song. Never, ever, never, never, ever. Yeah!
All right. That is going to be it for today. This was awesome. So we covered a lot of ground. So with that being said, Arza, would you like to say what you felt about all the episodes?
Oh, I mean, like I said, I love this show. There are only a couple of episodes that I don't think I like, and most of them were in the last season, particularly the last episode. And I'm going to put the last episode in there twice because I really didn't like it.
All right.
But no, especially this last one, I recently had to get rid of my first car. So I had a 2002 new Beetle that I bought used for $500. Something wrong with the clutch, or because it's a manual. Something wrong with around the clutch, so like it would burn out every 100 miles, which fucking sucked. Eventually, my mom lent it to a homeless woman who destroyed the car. So she had to buy it because she couldn't afford to pay off the repairs, and it's been over a year and she still hasn't paid me the full amount yet. I am so close to suing her ass.
Well, holy crap! So, what do you have coming up? Until next time, you're gonna do videos, maybe a stream. What do you got?
I do daily videos. I'm kind of like Yellow Flash or Hypnotic, but I give my opinions, and I'm a lot more cringe than they are, being in a completely different demographic. So, like today, I did one on Dungeons and Dragons, and I said many things that would get me kicked out of many places. In regards to many of the horrendous changes they're making to the thing, because they recently put out a book. It's the 40th anniversary history of D&D, and they attacked the creators. I have a lot of not nice things to say about that.
Yeah, that doesn't work. It's never a spot out thing. Well, dude, thank you for being on. Thank you for asking to be on. It's great to have you. Your links are literally down in the description. So, go get. Sorry,
My links have never been in the description before.
Go give that a check out. Sorry, I had to look at something. And yeah, I would like to have you back on, dude. Seriously. Andy says my first car was a 69 Plymouth Fury. Ryan, 1986 Dodge Ram 50.
I just want to point out that my car that I got was as old as I am. So
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. All right. If you have nothing else to plug, man, we're gonna do this again. So without any further delay, thank you so much everybody for being here, and we will talk to you again soon. See ya.